So we had a great burst detox day. Lots of you joined in with me, and we had lots of fruit eating and raw and sugar-free, and I thought that I would just pop on with a bit of a warning. I really don't think that anybody should be doing a mono fruit day sort of without preparation. I've been 90% raw for 10 weeks now, so I've been really sort of very gradually getting my body ready for a mono fruit day, and so that's really effortless for me. But if you're eating sort of normally and then you're going into a mono fruit day, I think that your body may really reject that, and there may be some problems, some real heavy detox problems. Hi Claire. So I just wanted to come in with a bit of a warning there, to really slowly introduce more raw foods into your diet. Hi Tammy, hi Nadine, and then gradually work your way up to a mono fruit fast. It's not something that you should jump into straight away without preparing for it. And when we do our juice fast and detox retreats, we say to people to be preparing for that for 1 week or even 2 weeks. They start to prepare for it. So it's something that you want to go easily with. And then today, the day after, whatever you're doing, hi Teresa, whatever you're doing, so if you're doing a raw day or you're doing a fruit day, then especially if you're doing a raw day or fruit day, then you want to, the day after, you want to also eat really carefully as well. So you don't want to, your body becomes sensitive when you're eating raw. So you don't want to then sort of go back into, what your normal food might be, with, whether that's a little bit of junk food or meat or dairy. You don't want to be messing with that when you really cleaned your system out. So if you imagine, so I've had a few comments from people who have said that they've had diarrhea, or they've had their tummy ache, or they've been sort of feeling a little bit poorly with it, and so your body gets into a really sensitive state when you're fasting, and when you're fruit fasting or raw fasting. So your body becomes much more gentle. So you need to be gentle with your body as well. And I would also say to up your meditation and your yoga practice as well when you're doing any kind of fast, to really heighten your energy, raise your vibration in that way, as well as with the physical food. So really a little bit of a warning. Because I have had a few comments from people that have had a bit of a negative effect with their juice fasting. So just to be aware, really, that the more gentle you can come into it, the better your experience will be, and then the more gentle that you can come out of it on the other side as well, then the better the whole experience is going to be. And I have to say that, so I did my first day of watermelon mono fast last Sunday, and then I did yesterday, and yesterday was much easier for me than last week. So it's cumulative as well. Your body will get used to these things. So last Sunday, like the first mono fruit fast day, was really difficult, and I actually felt really quite sick on the watermelon by the end of the day. And it was quite a bit of a struggle, whereas yesterday was so easy, it's unbelievable, because my body's used to it. My body's already had 1 day of mono fruit fast, so now it's easier. So please don't go straight into a mono fruit fast. Please do fruit in the morning, fruit for lunch, or salad for lunch, and then salad for dinner. Start off in that way. So your first day is going to be fruit or salad, and then do fruit salad, and the next day, and then if you want to on the third day do fruit. So on the third Monday as we do this, or the third week, whatever day you're doing it, there's quite a few people that said they couldn't do yesterday, so they're going to do today or tomorrow instead, which is absolutely fine. Obviously it's got to work for your schedule, for your life. It's got to be easy. I always find actually that it's easier to fast when I'm busy because I'm kind of a little bit distracted. But that's taking away from the spiritual practice, because actually the best way to do this is to not have anything on at all, and to do more meditation and more yoga and more insight, more sitting with yourself, more journaling during these fasts, to really go within and to question what's going on, and to journal what's going on, and to understand what's going on. So just a few pointers that I hadn't given before, which thank you, Nadine. I love all that you do, so inspirational. It really is just something that I want to share, because it's my experience, and I was just teaching meditation and saying that I don't like to talk about things that I haven't actually experienced myself. So that's all part of this, is to experience it, and then share the learning, share the whatever comes up for me may come up for you, but not necessarily. So yes, more questions on that, more questions on the warning being that you don't want to go too quickly into this. It's kind of about transitioning. Hi Nicola, transitioning into a new way of being, a new way of life. And so you're not shocking your system into anything. It's really, really important. Teresa says, what do you put in salad? So that you want your salad to be mainly green leaves. So the majority of it to be green leaves, and then you can put in tomatoes, cucumber. I mean, we're coming into the season where we can get those locally. I mean, we're already eating our own cucumbers. Our tomatoes are still green, but in the next month or so we're going to be eating our own tomatoes. Can you add veg as well as salad stuff like courgettes? Yeah, if you want to, absolutely. Whatever you want. I mean, obviously keeping it as raw as possible is where you're going to get the major health benefits, because when you're consuming live food, then you are going to be feeling more alive. And so that's certainly why I'm doing 90% raw this year, is because I want to heighten my energy. I want to know where I can go. I want to know what I can feel. I want to know what's possible, because I've never gone there before, and I want to expand my consciousness in that way, and I want to expand my experience. So it's an exciting, very exciting journey. So you can put in the salad. I mean, I have a little bit of a cheat with my salad sometimes if I'm feeling a little bit cravey, and I might have a few olives. I mean, obviously olives have been processed, so they're not ideal, but sometimes you've got to give yourself a little bit of leeway. So I buy organic olives with as little sort of stuff on them as possible. I buy some from Waitrose, which they've got the seeds in them still, but they haven't got many ingredients in them. But obviously you don't want to have something like too much of that. You can also add some fruit into your salad. So like a mango salad is something that I often have, or an apple salad. But carrot salad is really nice. You can grate carrot and put that on top. That feels really light. Is something that I enjoy with my salads. But the main rule with the salad really is to have it mainly as your green vegetables, because they're so fibrous that they're really pushing everything through, and the toxins through your digestive system, so that you can then release them. So that's why it's really good in the beginning not to have all fruit days, is to have fruit and have a salad in the evening, because the salad will actually move everything through and actually make you feel better, because sometimes the fruit can be too detoxing, and we can go into detox too quickly, and then that's why when we get diarrhea, when we feel sick, when we feel poorly, when we get headaches, when we feel shaky, and that means those reasons or those symptoms mean that you're doing it too quickly. So if you're feeling any negative effects from your day, from yesterday or today, whenever you're doing it, if you feel any of those symptoms, it means that you're detoxing too quickly. So what you need to do there is to bring in a salad, and then the salad will slow down the detox, but you'll still be detoxing, and you'll still be heightening your energy, but you won't be going as quickly. So fruit salad on the first day, fruit salad on the second day, and then see if you can do an all fruit day. But that may even not happen straight away in the first month or two. You might want to just go really easy with this. You may want to do 2 days a week, and you may feel so good. A few people said in my yesterday video, they said they felt so good that maybe they'll do another day. So there's a lot of people that are feeling really good from their day, whatever they did yesterday, but there's also a few people that are feeling a bit crappy, and that may be because a little bit too fast too soon. Hi Victoria, how are you? Herbal tea is fine, absolutely fine. Yes, herbal teas are good, but just get really good quality herbal teas. Try and get organic if you can. Teresa's going to do Friday. Herbal tea, yeah, lovely. I'm on day 3 of fruit during day and salad in the evening. Beautiful, absolutely beautiful. I mean, that is absolutely perfect in the beginning, is fruit during the day and then salad in the evening, and that's going to really, really move it through. Love that. Hi Emma, how are you feeling today? You were rocking it today. I'm just talking about detox symptoms today. So Emma did you do all fruit yesterday? So how are you feeling? Are you feeling any negative effects from that? Any diarrhea, any tummy pains, any headaches, any shaking, any itching? There's so many different detox symptoms that you may be having. So just really sort of giving a bit of a warning as to not go too quickly into this whole system, because you don't want to go too quickly, feel horrible, and then not do it again. Then that's not it's not helpful, is it? If you're not going to then do this again, this is about consistency, making a commitment and being consistent with that commitment. So yeah, just wondering how you're feeling today, Emma, and how everyone else is feeling. I'm feeling friggin' amazing. I'm still dry fasting, so I had 5 bowls I dry fasted yesterday for 15 hours, so no food and no water, and then I had just watermelon all day. But obviously I'm 10 weeks into 90% raw, so my body is ready for this next, a mono fruit day. I wouldn't say to do it, until I did, which was 9 weeks into 90% raw. I was ready for the next level, the next step, the next expansion. My body was ready for that. So I've had 5 bowls. I had 1 big watermelon, apart from we've got family here this week, and they had some of the watermelon, and then I finished off that big watermelon, and I started the next one. So that's all I had yesterday, and then I've dry fasted, so I haven't had anything since my last bowl, which was it was actually quite late. It was about 9 o'clock. I had my last bowl of, that was about upstate actually, I had my last bowl of watermelon. Haven't had anything since then. I'm going to hydrate with, I might even have some more watermelon. I might even break my fast from overnight with more watermelon. I actually really fancy it, and this is what I did last week as well. I had my watermelon all day last Sunday, and then I couldn't actually face the last bowl, so I had 4 out of my 5 bowls, and so I just put it in the fridge, and I said to my dad, because I was in Spain, I said, you have the watermelon because I'm just sick of it. And then I woke up the next morning and I was like, I dry fasted, and then I was like, I actually really, really want the watermelon because it's so hydrating. So when you've had hi Mark, when you're dry fasting, obviously you want to really hydrate afterwards, and the best thing that you can do to hydrate after a dry fast is watermelon, because it is, 97% water, something crazy like that. It's the highest water content fruit, and with the highest fruit content anything on the planet. So it's the perfect way to hydrate after a dry fast. So I'm going to have that at 12 o'clock, and then I've got some pineapple, I've got mangoes, we've been to the supermarket, and we've been to our local world food market. Sophie goes for me because it's up the road to her, and she's just brought me in mangoes, papaya and plantain. So I'm going to chop some plantain and dehydrate those to make crisps, and yeah, it's just, it's all good. I am going to have a cheat meal tonight, so I'm going to have my 10% tonight, because I'm doing 90% raw, so I'm going to have some cooked food tonight. Family are here, so we're all going to go out, and I'm going to enjoy it. And I'm going to, it's going to be good. Hi Michael, how are you? Nicola's loving watermelon. Feeling a bit dizzy and headache last night, but could be the heat. It could be, just make sure that watermelon is the absolute best. You could also have some coconut water, because there's electrolytes in coconut water, so that's something that you could do. If you can get fresh coconut, amazing, because obviously it's fresh, but in the UK here it's pretty difficult to get fresh coconuts, but if you can do that, otherwise the cartons, it's not brilliant, but there are electrolytes in that. So I'm going to go. And anyone there's quite a few people said that they were going to do their detox day today, so sending lots of love and support and healing to you. May have figs ready to bring soon. Oh, wonderful. Teresa's got a fig tree and brings me figs when she comes in the summer every year. So this will be the 3rd year, won't it, of you bringing us your figs. Dates are my go-to. They are my go-to if I am feeling like I'm craving something, if I'm not feeling strong, if I'm feeling a bit icky. Dates are always my go-to food when I'm doing raw, because they've got so many minerals, and they're very, very grounding as well. So if you're doing raw and you feel kind of, maybe some dates Nicola, because if you're feeling a bit lightheaded, dizzy and headachy, then the dates, I find, and it may not be the same for you, but I find that the dates are very grounding, and they sort of bring me back down. But do more meditation, more yoga, get down on the floor, sit on the grass, get outside in this amazing weather, go for a swim if you can, and enjoy life. I just can't tell you how amazing I feel. 10 weeks doing this now, 90% raw, and just coming out of a mono fruit fast. Well, I'm not even out of it yet because I'm dry fasting. I feel amazing, absolutely amazing. And I don't, it's like this for me. I'm doing a year of 90% raw, but actually, why would I stop doing this? That's kind of how I'm feeling at the moment, is that actually this is a new way of life for me, but I'm only 10 weeks in, so we'll see. I'm going to do more photos. So Dom I had my bikini on, and I did photos from the front, from the sides, of my face, of my tongue, obviously my eyes, and I'm going to do those at the 12-week mark. So a couple of weeks time I'm going to do that, and see what the differences are, and how I'm feeling, and sort of energy levels, and I'm feeling amazing. Love it. So anyway, I'm going to go, and I am going to see you whenever I feel to do a live. I hadn't even planned to do lives, but it's just got the vibe for it. So here I am. So maybe there'll be one tomorrow, maybe not. I don't know. Just going with the flow, me. Not living from here. I'm totally and utterly living from here. So much love.